You can't feel your child or your grandchild anymore. And first of all, I think it's the most saddest pain if you lost a child. If a child is in heaven and you are still here, um, I feel with you, and I have respect for you that you are watching this video. And there are a lot of things that people need to know about when someone is passing away. So when you are working with someone who is passing away as a medium, and you feel the spirituality very strong for yourself, even if you're not working with a medium, but you just know that you feel the spirits for yourself, then it's a very important thing to know that when someone is passed away, the energy will be very high. And it's not very high because of the person who passed away, because there is no difference. Only when we work with a funeral, from we there are a lot of things that need to be done for a couple of days, couple of weeks, maybe even a couple of months. There will be very much attention for this soul who passed away. Definitely, if it's a child, I think if it's a child, then it will be years after years that there will be a lot of energy for this child. But people are with energy. I mean, there people are busy with this child in her mind, and just about saying the right things or the of the funeral, maybe what clothes they need to wear. And because of this energy is very high, it feels like it's very much easier to make the connection. And then after a month, then the person, then the life of us will takes us back to the things that we need to do, just like being at work or something, or something else that you need to do. Your life will, if you lose a child, I think your life will never be normal again. But you try to get pick your normal life up, and just going to continue with your normal life. Um, but when you're just working with this normal life, then your focus will change, and the focus of the people around you will change also. Of course, they still remember the child, but your focus will change, and there is not so much focus on the child anymore. There will be much focus, but not as much focus as the first month when the child has passed away and went to heaven. I think this is also the reason why a lot of people think that you can make the connection just after 28 days, because then they go to heaven. But it's more that that's more something for us. It's more that we need to mourn all this time, that we are, just with our. We're sitting with our grief, I guess it's the right word, but that we have a lot of tears and a lot of pain. And after a month, with a normal person, there's not a child. I think from you can miss your grandfather also very much, but you know that your grandfather probably will pass away before you, and your child is just a complete other thing, and other way around. But there will be people go on with their lives, and when they go on with their lives, then the power will is getting lower, and the power is getting lower because not anyone is thinking about this child just every second of the day anymore. Especially the people are very close to them. They will think a lot. They need to take years, maybe the rest of their life. They will have them close, but the people who are a bit farther away, they going on with their life. They won't forget the child, of course. Um, but this is an interesting thing, eh? And then you think from, hey, now it looks like it's harder to make the connection. You can also have the same energy when the funeral is done. When the funeral is done, that you just feel from, now I cannot make the connection with this person anymore. And it was so easy. But it was so easy because the energy was high, because you have a lot of friends, a lot of family who lived with you. And now you're just on your own again. And when you're on your own again, then maybe the pain comes along. But it's also interesting that when you are still mooning, if I say it correct, thinking about the time that you need to yeah, that you need to take the time for yourself, then then it also could be more difficult. I know I had an animal, and this animal was passing away. For like 2 or 3 months, I just could not sit in the power. It was too hard and too difficult for me because I was too much in pain and too much in grief, because of the pain that I had of losing this animal. But yeah, after a couple of months, I could sitting in the power again, and then I can make the connection again way more easy. Um, what can also stop you is that you think from, oh, and definitely if it's a child, you really want to do it very well because you love this child, and you really want to do it good, but because you want to do it so good, you going to be like everything should be perfect, and then it will not happen because you try too hard to do everything perfect. And mediumship is way more of letting go and just letting come what's coming, and not from it should be in that way or that way. Um, Also, when you feel like something is your fault, it feels like your fault. It's not your fault, but when you have the feeling if it's your fault, maybe you have been in a traffic accident, and you are the one at the wheel, and yeah, and in the traffic accident someone has passed away. It can be very hard to make the connection for you then, because you think that it's your mistake when it's even don't have to be your mistake, because someone else in traffic also can make the mistake, and it's also you probably did not do this. Yeah, this will not happen in the way that you want it to happen. That you feel killed a lot can also block your way of your mediumship. So forgive yourself. And I give a very extreme example about the traffic accident, but you can also have something, yeah, some other bad things that can block you. But some things of guilt can also help you. And that's also a very good thing that it can work two ways around you. Because if you lose your child, and if you had lost your child, then you probably think about the things that you need to do better to your child, that you maybe want to give more love, or you want to give it more attention. But it was not possible for you because you have all this pain, all this time. And yeah, then it will be very difficult for you to get it in the correct way. But they will also show you that they love you, and that you were was a very good mother or grandmother, and that you don't need to feel so many guilt inside yourself. So they can also try a bit harder to help you to get your life in order and complete again. Okay. What also is interesting is that the spirit world, yeah, needs to go a bit from you if you're losing the power, because for making connection is the power is needed, and how more you are sitting in the power, it's like a sort. I always call it a meditation of mediumship, but actually it's not really a meditation, but it's way more easy to explain it in this way. But if you are sitting in the power and you lose the power, then the spirit will know from, oh, we need to give him or her a second just to get a little bit more in the power. And when we are a bit more in the power, then we can go coming closer again. So that this is also a reason why the mediumship comes in waves. So they come a bit closer, they take a bit of you, and they're coming a bit closer again, and then they're going to take a bit behind you again. Um, but what also is the most important thing is that you just, if you want to learn to make the connection with mediumship, with yeah, with the deceased, maybe not even with mediumship, but just with your own deceased loved ones, uh, just sit in the power. It's the only thing you need to do. And if you need any kind of help, please send me an email with this, because there are a lot of ways that I can help you with this. So I hope that you have a very lovely day, and I hope you are well. And I say goodbye to you.